Vamos aqui de Alan Wake 2. Eu joguei o 1 Remaster. Tá no canal aí, gente. Eu gosto muito do jogo, gente, mas... Vamos ver como é que vai ser esse segundo aí, né? Tem que ser no SSD! Então já botei no SSD. Tem que comprar outro SSD pra deixar aqui, gente. Porque tudo tá vindo pro SSD. Se eu aguentar todos os jogos com SSD, assim, no mesmo tempo. Tudo bem que, tipo, acabou o jogo fora o jogo, né? Já dispensa. Eu não vou ficar jogando infinitamente, zerando de novo. Não tem nem sentido, gente, ficar jogando não. Tantas vezes pra mim. Pra mim, né? Tô falando eu. Tem muita gente que gosta de ficar jogando todo o tempo. 300 vezes o mesmo jogo várias vezes. Eu não sinto tanta vontade, não. Pô, zerei Lies of P, já desinstalei e provavelmente nunca mais vou abrir. Sei que vem uma DLC e eu me interesso de novo. E vamos lá. Opções, controles gráficos, deixando de aqui. Deixa embaixo que eu não quero forçar nada, que já faço live, né, e jogo ao mesmo tempo. Daí já dá aquela forçada. Está no SSD, a minha é uma 1660 Ti. Não sei como é que vai ser.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Mas com um peladão, já que isso, gente. Hã? Com meu carne, com meu frango, com meu macarrão. Mas com um peladão, gente. Que porra é essa? Que coisa é? Eu tô no purgatório. Quem que é esse? Eu não peguei a história que eu tinha que abrir a porta lá. Não peguei a história do começo. Tem mais terror pelo jeito, né? Não chamou com as duas pessoas. Será que é assim que os mortos aqui eles vê? Ixi, salvou o jogo. Tá vindo gente, tá vindo. O que é esse, gente? Eu perdi o começo. Eu tentei pausar, mas não pauso. Ué? Eu tava na luz, pensei que não ia me acertar. Porra é essa? Não tô entendendo nada, gente. Eu joguei o normal, joguei o remaster, o 1, né? Tá um pouco melhor a qualidade, assim, mais escuro, mas não tinha tanto terror. Esse o começo tá bem aterrorizante, né? Começa arrancando maluco o coração já. Ana Libar. Mete o porreta.
How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Big girl. Night Springs. Night Springs.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map. Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down
be our
there.
deputy.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Saga, hein? Seu nome
Seems you
é-
already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Bom,
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far.
tem lugar mental? Como assim?
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Caralho, sério isso?
The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Método de matar. Duas das vítimas tinham hematomas, a amarra, correia, assim. O mais recente morreu de traumatismo grave no tórax, condizente com a vítima de 2018. Chasse do cadáver em afogamento, encontrar na água. Semana fermento no peito, considerada a causa da morte. Calma no leite, 2018 tinha alguns órgãos. Acho que foi dado como em 2010, encontrado em 2012, enterrado em uma cova rasa. Estava coberto de tatuagens elegíveis, mensagem assim, talvez ou sua arte.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Caralho, vai no...
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow
Eu
you
viro fogo na
down.
Are you
floresta.
thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Você pulou em cima de mim, gente. É, o espaço, será que é a desviada?
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache.
Espero que eu não tenha que ficar fazendo
Too much
coisa...
sky.
Pra cá. Tem pra cá. Espero que eu não tenha que ficar fazendo caso, indo atrás de caso.
I'm gonna go
coisas
check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
assim. Nada ali. Não tem que ficar investigando e ligando ponto e acertando ponto. Esse jogo não é disso, né?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I did not want to swap. No, still not getting it. Try explaining it one more time. How much clearer can I make?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover.
Terminou uma atividade suspeita, homem de campo. Achou ter visto algo que mexeu as pegadas no entorno, algumas foram estragadas. Treinaram o homem de campo. Nada a relatar, alguns animais comuns. Quando eles saíram depois de escurecer ilegais, os tiros não eram nossos, era preciso ficar de olho. Estão jogando, bebendo. Caralho, que pode. Oi? Daqui a pouco eu te chamo já. Vou fazer um pouquinho. Os flashamentos tudo igual, gente.
A creepy twig sculpture? Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Diz que é uma. Diz que é o lago, é uma caldeira, algo formado em erupção vulcânica, mas umas cavidades da produção. Mas se não for verdade, se for outra coisa ao menos. Muito mais criativo pela humanidade tradicional. Eu acho que o lago não foi formado. Planejado. O lago é esconderijo sobrevivência tranquila, pula magra secreta depois para ativarem com um botão. Se for esse botão, estão naquele casarão perto do lago, preparando-se assim. Cara. Primeiro linha d'água, caldeira real feita com lava. Segunda linha da água, estrutura projetada a máquinas estranhas. Muito símbolo estranho aqui, sim.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Tá bom.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
O que eu faço com isso aqui?
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body. That's not right.
Até onde eu tenho que posicionar isso, gente? Pergunta aberta.
Think, Saga.
Pergunta aberta? Onde que é pergunta aberta, gente? Pô, foi o que eu tava fazendo, gente. Não gostei desse negócio aqui, gente.
Doesn't look right. Doesn't make sense.
Caralho! Como é que eu faço, gente, isso aqui? Eu não gostei dessa mecânica, gente. Porra, tô fazendo isso há semanas, gente,
From
apertando.
chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Eu acho legal, mas esse jogo não é muito pra isso, né, gente? Vamos ver o que eu tenho aqui. Para depois, para depois. Mancha de sangue na mesa. Assassinos.
Nope. Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh,
O Nightingale era do
you
1. Eu
probably
lembro dele.
knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Eu falei que eu vou te chamar.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything. For now.
Ô, demônio. Bota essa porra aí, gente.
I had to review the clues. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Meditado da gente
They
catar um.
planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
Ela tá armada no
Why
lugar
here?
do...
Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I...
Peraí, gente. Segura um minutinho. Comer o tempo todo, né?
Know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Tá, e agora eu tenho que ver o perfil dele. Pessoa desaparecida, homicídio ritual.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch, it goes click. Lights are off, but somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years.
MIA.
How did he end up here?
Ué, ele veio aí porque ele quis, então, né?
From the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Okay. Ele veio do lago. Como assim ele veio do lago, gente?
This mug always cheers me up.
Tem um lago.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just
Foi dando.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Eu passei por aqui, eu acho. Which Ledley.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Caralho, também da árvore.
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
Tentando pegar pra ler o que tá escrito ali, não consigo.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, a witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
Ô caralho. O pega não tá tão pesado assim. Tem que o computador não tá no ultra. Mas não tá tão pesado, esse Starfruit tava pior do que isso.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep. I think he came from the lake. but his tracks make no sense. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tow the deputies to